guys, and welcome back to the Suikoden Extras. Alright, now we have our inquiries. This is Kid. He sets up shop down here, and he'll investigate all of the people that are here in the castle. So this means that all 108 stars, basically. Oh hi! Still have much to investigate, right? Actually, I don't. I've got everybody investigated. Alright, first off, we'll start with Chris. Profile. Captain of the Zagzan Knights. Bright, beautiful, and strong. I adore her. Inquiry 1. Since she was a child, she has been known for her swordsmanship, but she wasn't good at any of the She wasn't good at the lessons that girls usually take. She actually kind of reminds me of a little Arya Stark, basically. Like, she's good for her swordsmanship, but, not very good at the lessons that girls normally do. Basically what I just said. As a student, she was in the chapel choir, but she was totally tone deaf. I know it says utterly. She quit soon after. It's a memory she would rather forget. Poor Chris. She had a fight with Lily at the Zagzan Foundation Day ball. They hurled wine, slapped each other, and threw tables. After all that, they became friends. Frightening, huh? Yes, Lily and Chris are friends. That's actually kind of interesting to think about. Alright, next up on the list is Godot. Captain of the 12th Unit of Southern Frontier Defense Force. He's silent and unpleasant, but is known as a wise and reliable warrior. Yes, he is. Alright, Inquiry 1. Before joining the Frontier Defense Force 7 or 8 years ago, he explored faraway nations. I can believe it. Actually, I think there was some... Oh, goodness gracious. There was some Suikoden thing that I read that he was actually in 5. Or was it 4? I can't remember, but he had a different name or something. Because they thought he looked vaguely familiar. I don't know, since he's over like 100 years old. I suppose that they would figure that he would be somewhere in there. He must be more than 100 years old. It's been 50 years since he and the Flame Champion parted ways. What was he doing those years? During those years? Like I said, if he explored far off places, then it's pretty plausible that he was in a different Suikoden. He's exactly 112 years old. I'm pretty sure about that because I asked Sana. And Sana knows everything. Are you so sure? Anyway, next up, Lucia. The chief of the Kararia clan. She's good at fighting and negotiation. She's also a bother for Zagzan. Yeah, she's a bit of an upstart. She received many votes in the secret beauty contest. Well, duh, she would. During the Dunnan Unification War, she fought for Highland. After she came back to Grassland and raised... After she came back to Grassland and raised Hugo. I don't know, that sounds weird. Among the chiefs of the 6 clans, she keeps in touch with Dupa. They share a drink on occasion. I don't know, I just think that Dupa and Lucia, they have a thing going on. Race don't matter. I think they have a thing going on. Alright, Fred. He's the young chief of the Maximilian Knights. He took charge of the Knights from his grandfather. His goal is to make the Knights as fine as they once were. Yeah, the Maximilian Knights is a reoccurring character through all of the Suikodens. Rico is the other member of the Maximilian Knights. You should see their skills. The Maximilian Knights were organized by Fred's grandfather, whose identity is not known. Rico's father was the captain's aide. Figures, right? He respects his grandfather. He has asked many questions of people who knew his grandfather. Yeah, I guess he didn't really know. Sad face. Rico! She serves the captains of the Maximilian Knights, she works hard and tries her best. Rico's father was an attendant to Fred's grandfather. Rico's father was... Oh, yeah, because there is a bit of an age difference. Yeah, because Fred is a lot older than Rico. Well, I wouldn't say a lot older, but he's older than her. The family has served the Maximilian Knights for generations. She treasures a medal she received from Fred. I've seen her sitting on the stone stairs polishing it. That's what we saw in the ending. She was just not ready to let that go. Her position is Chamberlain and Hall Porter for the captain of the Maximilian Knights. She's not an official knight. I didn't think so. Uh-oh, here's Vicky. Teleportation girl, ditzy by nature. When she sneezes, she teleports things around her. If she starts to act funny, you'd better run away. She was talking in her sleep, saying, Wafu Refu. What does that mean? What does that mean? Once she teleported and caught another person up with her, he found himself unexpectedly in a strange room. How frightening. Oh god. Alright, Fubar. It's a wise griffin. There are rumors that he understands human language. He and Halek were shouting at one another. I thought they were fighting, but they seemed to really hit it off. Those feathers are fluffy and nice to touch. He seems comfortable, and I scratched him as a way of saying thanks for letting me pet him. Aw. Height, 222 centimeters. Birthplace, Kararia Village. Skills, running and flying. Favorite food, meat. Weakest point, beak. That's interesting that his weakest point would be his beak. Sergeant Joe! The Duck clan is proud of this brave warrior. He fought on many battlefields. This explains why he is so composed. Yep, he is indeed. By duck standards, he's quite good looking. They say that girls are attracted to his eyes and tail. Who ain't looking at that tail? It is said that he was once the head of a happy family with a wife and children. I wonder if it's true. Yes, we saw in the ending that it is indeed true. He gets back together with her. For some reason, he is separated from his family. I don't know why, but I admit I am curious. Yeah, nobody knows the story behind him and his family. Aaliyah, whatever. A woman warrior from the Kararia clan. She has magical powers, too. She is offering soda to all of the Kararians who come to the castle. There's widely known that soda doesn't mean soda in this game. Soda is actually like alcohol of some sort. I'm not entirely sure because, alcohol and soda can have sort of the same effect to a degree. Because, you can get really hyper and really, just caffeine high and all that. At the library, Ernie was teaching her the alphabet. She had learned many words as well. She wasn't interested in Kararian boys her own age. She said they were childish. I know who she is interested in, though. Her and Jack. I can't get over it. Roland. He's one of the 6 honorable knights, an elf knight. He is good at archery. He favors gear with allows him good mobility. He favors battle gear that allows him good mobility. He's an elf, but he doesn't show much prejudice against humans. He has a true loyalty to Zaxxon. Rather than being a leader, he is loyal to all his knights. That's why he has such a calming presence. At first, I thought he was the type who doesn't like small talk, but then I saw him speaking with Nay. Perhaps it's easy to talk to her because they are both elves. That is possible. Lily! The only daughter of Gustav, the leader of Tinto. She is selfish, competitive, and hard driving. She's beautiful when she's silent. Poor girl. Lily is best girl. Whoops, wrong one. She rested her chin on the table while eating spaghetti. What bad manners, especially for a child from a good family. They say that as a child she defeated a vampire lord who tried to kidnap her, but that story sounds fishy to me. Well, she sort of did. Her parents were important people in Tinto, but they didn't care much about their family. I feel a little sorry for her. That's probably why she's kind of the way she is that she didn't get much attention whenever she was a child. Kind of happens sometimes. Reed! He is an attendant to Lily Pendragon, the daughter of the Tinto leader. He is used to Lily's selfishness and is not easily angered. A woman told me that he is cute when he's troubled. He doesn't get angry often, but watch out if someone makes fun of his hairstyle. I'll never understand that hairstyle. I don't understand it. Kuwabara had it. I don't understand where he has it. It's the weirdest hairstyle I've ever seen. He isn't angered easily, except when people make fun. What the hell? Make fun of his hairstyle, but he can't get angry at Lily, even when she pokes fun at him. I feel sorry for him. Okay, these are basically the same thing. Come on, kid. Get it together. Samus. He is an attendant to Lily Pendragon, the daughter of the Tinto leader, who is here to patrol. His life is full of worries. Compared to Reed, he is the type who says what he wants to say. Even so, he can't stand up to Lily. You get used to some things, I'm afraid. Among the three, he is the most precise. He volunteered to be the accountant because he was fed up with Lily's extravagant spending habits. He came from a place near the southern seas. Now he works in Tinto, which is surrounded by mountains. He seems out of place. Ace! He's the clerk and accountant for the 12th unit of the Southern Frontier Defense Force. He whines a lot and likes women. He's leading a hard life as a mercenary. He's doing the accountant's job because nobody else wanted it. He got the short end of that stick. He's writing a novel under a funny pen name. Maybe it's already been published. Ace writing a novel. That's interesting. Leo! He's one of the 6 renowned Zagzan Knights. He is proud of both his tremendous strength and his heavy drinking. Oh man, I'd actually really love to see a drinking game between, all of the knights. I want to see who the weakest link is. When Wanfu, Mua, and Leo are in the party, it gets very manly. Yes, it does. Actually, it's funny that they would put Mua in there. That armor was custom made for Leo's body. It's different from everyone else's. The thorns on the shoulders give it a very cool look. And also, if he freaking pushes anybody with his shoulder, it's just done for them. They just get impaled. He still blames himself for failing to protect the previous captain of the Knights. Maybe that's why he always seems so nervous. Him? Nervous? He doesn't seem nervous to me. Beecham! A warrior who protects Chief Lucia. People have faith in him. He is always reserved and he practices in hidden places. I find that quite cool. His hobby is bonsai. He took it up during the Dunnan Unification War 15 years ago. He has been devoted to the art ever since. He got the scar on his face when he saved Lucia. It's a mark of honor. Percival! One of the 6 renowned Zagzan Knights. He is always reserved when he's working, but he sometimes lets loose when he's drinking. Oh! There's always a drinking reference with these knights. When the knights are in action, they are required to fight together in pairs. He's a commoner from the country. He got the job when he applied to be a knight. He struggled his way up the ranks, and now he's one of the 6 Zagzan Knights. Isn't that great? When it comes to horseback riding, he is one of the best knights. Nobody can beat him. They say he has the best record on the ranch. Boris! He is one of the 6 renowned Zagzan Knights, and he has the reputation as the best swordsman among the knights. You should see his combination attack with Percival. It's phenomenal. Actually, he was brought up by a wealthy family. When I asked him about it, he became furious. His hobby is collecting wine. That must cost a lot. Yeah, I would assume it does, because honestly, that is really expensive stuff.